he's fixing that. And we are pulled that set of rockers off. Yeah, this one came off completely. That one came off. This push rod bent. That push rod's circular still. And we couldn't get it off the trailer because his rear end bent or twisted. So his back tire was touching the front of his fender, like right here. Boop. Yeah, he's dropping that. And then,
oh, look at this.
Oh, what'd you find?
It broke my bolt off my shock mount.
What?
Yeah.
Here. That must be horrible. And this, he had a dead short, so this was getting extremely hot, and then that lit on fire. So now we gotta fix that. And then this wasn't tight. Oh, I can show you the stuff that wasn't tight either. So obviously that wasn't tight. A bunch of the, like this thing wasn't tight, so that kind of jiggled off. And then the radiator, we had a lot of faith in the sheet metal screw here. She's not tight either. And then we put a turbo on it, but that's not tight. Oh, and the brake booster wasn't connected. So we had a lot of fuck ups. I'm gonna go find the push rod. Oh, well, we tried straightening it in the vise, but this was like this, and it was touching wherever it wanted to touch. But if you stand back and turn it, it looks straight. But if you do the roll test like we like to do, it doesn't really roll straight, so it definitely got a bent in there. But what's your plan?
What's that bend that back?
Dad tried to. It's pretty straight. I would run it if I were you. Here you go. I did the roll test. I could do it again if you want. Yeah, I rolled straight.
It rolled pretty good.
Yeah, I rolled good. Let's run it. So, little breakdown of what he did. He painted the car 4 times. He put Caltrax on it. We put a locker in there, Caltrax shocks. And then the inside's still the same. It's still an well, now it's an M21 instead of an M20. There's the AFR gauge that we zip tied on the car. This is all about the same as ever. Oh, we got that box now. It's 6LA. Is it a 6LA or 7LA?
It's a
7LA. That runs a 3-step and 2-step and all that stuff like that. But we don't need to worry about that because we can't even drive in a straight line. Weld rims from the other Chevy too that's sitting in there. We traded. We made a little carbon fiber balance, pretty pretty, and then a Florida license plate because he's a Florida boy now. And then we put on this Warner size turbo. Not sure on what size it is. He knows, but I don't. And then we cut that thing to shorten it to make it fit. We did a bunch of stainless welds. He did that one, and then I did some pretty ones down at the bottom that are a little better. And then we did some aluminum welding, which was a little better for that. Precision turbo, precision wastegate. This all came off as an airboat, and then we just fabricated it to fit on this thing. Same 350, single plane intake. Built the carburetor to run boost, but basically drilled a bunch of holes in it and then put a power valve that fits, and then hope to God that it worked. Distributor that's supposed to be a vacuum advance, but we just decided not to plug in the vacuum advance so it fits. What else did you do?
What'd you get?
A good chunk of this. Anything new in here besides the turbo and?
Oh, the piston.
Oh yeah, and then you had a piece of slag go through the motor immediately, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. He started it, piece of slag got sucked through one of the tubes, I guess, and then popped the hole through. Well, not really popped the hole, but fucked up that piston, but we emery clothed it and then put the head back on it with some flex seal. And that was about it, right? And we put new oil in it. That's where it got us. We put new oil.
Yeah. Messed up.
We shouldn't put new oil in these. But oh, you got QA1 shocks now that are not good for racing.
Not good.
they make it look cool when it's lowered. And yeah. Oh, you tinted the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took your welds too.
Yeah, and I told him that you took my welds. We traded from that Chevy too. You don't need that. Oh, that light bulb blew up too. You can add that to the messed up part. So that light bulb broke. And
20K, I know what I got.
20K for sale, 20,000. We will deliver in the lower 48. What if you get offered 20K? Would you take it?
I might have to.
You might have to. You can't financially recover from this kind of building. Oh, and then the old transmission we had, the M20, which is out of a Corvette, we blew the synchros in it. Then we found out that this is some kind of rare transmission out of the early Corvettes, like a 60 and a 62 or some bullshit. And then we learned that this part, this is what we blew up, was this whole bearing retainer, that it's normally made out of aluminum, which is a manufacturer defect. And then we had to find another one, but they don't sell them, so then we had to find some random dude out in Ocala that had it, and then we're not even running it, we're running a different one. And then we have that turbo. We have another one of these Bog Warners that spin quite nicely with another blow-off valve, because this was a twin turbo kit, and we decided to run a single turbo because we can't even get a single turbo to work. So a big turbo. And Chevy 2 sold that thing. I'm not even worried about that. It has a big block in it now. Big block, 454. Super T10 trans, has the original rear end with a just an open diff in there. And all the stuff I'm giving with it. So selling that out. He got a carbon fiber hood, or not carbon fiber, we wish it was, but he got a fiberglass hood. And then I got a drill press. So you're caught up on everything that we have in the garage. We'll get back to this guy working on it.
Beep. Beep.
Oh. And, we don't know if they're rear end centered.
Costco lug nuts.
Costco lug nuts, you can buy them with a free hot dog for every purchase.
Does it look centered?
No. As long as there's a gap, we're good. Oh, we're lifting. So if you don't know, on these Chevy 2s, where we put it is right on the leaf spring perch. There's a little lip and you shove the jack in there, because there's no frame rails on this. Take this off, and then he's gonna lower it, and then it's gonna be sitting on the tire. That looks pretty good. Is it touching? Two fingers there. And if you go to this side, you're on one finger in there. No, I don't think GM made it that way. That lip's nice though. That's good.
I think they made my alignment too. Just crab legs.
It just crab walks? Yeah, I don't. You can fit like a hot dog down a hallway on this fucking side.
What does that supposed to mean?
That means if you take a hot dog and you throw it down a hallway, is it going to touch any walls?
Might.
It's not going to touch any walls if you throw it fast enough. Yeah, if you throw it crooked as fuck, then you hit something. All right. Same. Alrighty. Take the jack out and then we'll push her off. Good. Keep going. Oh, we're getting it off. Cut your wheel toward me a little. All right, come back slow. Keep coming. All right, you're clear. We got it in the garage, and we gotta wait on a push rod from AutoZone. And The rear end is still not straight, so we gotta rejack the rear end. We gotta make the radiator support, and then retime it, and then figure out how to tune a turbo to a small block. So we've never done that before. And yeah, that'll be about it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go get a beer. Of course, the Camaro is not broken, so first time for everything. But talk to you later.